Hello friends, welcome back to the today's forum. So far we completed the shortcut keys used for technical peoples, shortcut key used for beginners as well as the business process owners. But today we are going to cover the most important shortcut keys generally used for the functional consultant or functional guys, and that is into the 2023 environment. In this forum itself, we are going to cover many more things, including to that we are also going to discuss about the interview questions too. So without further delay, let's move towards and understand all this. The first shortcut key which we are going to learn it in this forum is called it as a create. So let's move to the SAP S4 HANA environment and understand further. So in the S4 HANA environment, currently the presented screen is available with the display with the purchase order. Now in this purchase order display, if you want to use the shortcut key of F6, it will be reached to the create. Let's move forward and understand. So now we are pressing F6 and you can see here automatically system navigate to create a purchase order through which you can simplify your work. Now moving towards the second shortcut key which is being highlighted in the presented screen. That's called it as a other purchase order. That means if you have a purchase order in your mind and you want to display the other purchase order, then in that case how the system is going to behave, that we are going to insist you in this forum itself. So currently you can see it in the presented screen, there is a purchase order is being available called it as this one 45 ending with 19372. Currently we are highlighting in the presented screen. Now the thing is that we wants to move a purchase order which is -1 or +1. Then in that case what we can do? We have to use the shortcut key. Once again we can able to show you what are the shortcut key we have to use. We have to use the shortcut key called Shift F5. Now use Shift F5. System is insist you, do you want the purchase order rather than to this? Yes, we just have to change it and go ahead. Once we change it and go ahead, system will be display like this. Similar to that, if you want to move ahead and change one more purchase order, let's be try it once and cross check it. Shift plus F5. Now system is coming and let's have to give a purchase order something different. Now I am just going to give the other purchase order which is having in our list grid. So system will be navigated further. This is the way we can able to change our purchase order by using this particular shortcut key. Now move towards the third shortcut key. The third shortcut key which is being listed over here is called it as the check. Let's suppose your data is available in the system and that you want to be verified and cross validated whether the data is consistency or not. Then in that case this check methodology is going to work it further. Now how we can able to perform it through the shortcut key? Control Shift F3. Now have to cross check it further. What we can do, we have to go to modify the screen, then in that case we can understand. So modify the purchase order. So what is the transaction code? ME22N. So let's move to the ME22N first, and now here what we can do, we have to check it. How to check? Shift, once again I can able to show you, Shift Control F3 or Control Shift F3. Control Shift and F3. Now system is going to say it off. See, this is the message is going to come. The data is accurate, no longer enter any further more data, or else if any data is comes under the error or data inconsistency is coming into the picture, there is a red color option will be come, that is called the traffic signal. Similar to that, SAP facilitated three different traffic signal. One is called the red, another one is called the yellow, and third one is called the green. This is the three message code SAP facilitated to this world. So here you can see that there is a green color, means information message is available, no data changed. So here we are not going to modify any sort of data. That is the reason system acknowledged to us. Going ahead to the next shortcut key. Till such a period, if you think this particular forum is useful, then do like, subscribe as well as share across. Those who are the new users, then definitely they can able to subscribe our channel. It will be help them to understand the detailed information about the SAP from basic to the advanced one. Way forward, let's understand what is the next shortcut key. The next shortcut key has been listed it out called the show message error. If you have the message, if you have the error message in your system, if you have the error message in your particular transactions, then in that case, system acknowledge that what are the error messages. So how we can able to identify through the shortcut key what are the error messages is being applicable or available for this particular purchase order. For that, what you can do, you have to use the shortcut key. What is the shortcut key? Once again I can able to show you Shift F6. So move to the Shift F6 and here you will be identify that yes, there is no error is being available. If the error is persist, then you will get a message. If the error is not available, system is going to say that the concrete message that yes, there is no such of error is being available. If the information is available, then similar to that, system is going to say that this is the information message. Once again we used Shift F6, you can identify this is the information message system is going to give. So any sort of messages respect to this document is being reflected or identified by Shift plus F6. So this is the shortcut key which is facilitated by SAP standard in 2022 environment to this corporate world. Now move ahead to the next and the last shortcut key. So the last shortcut key is identified as Shift F9, which will be give you the facilitation of output type define. What is the use of output type define? That definitely we can able to show you in the SAP system itself. Before jumping to the SAP, trying to highlight, don't leave this forum because we are going to discuss the very important topic very soon in the next slide called it as the interview questions. Prior to that, let's move out this particular shortcut key and understand first. So this shortcut key is generally used to define the output type. What is the use of output type first? Output type are basically used to take a print. Let's suppose we have a number of printer in our hand and we want to print this particular document into all the printers or probably to the specified printers. Then in that case, the output type is necessary to define. In fact, to generate a spool itself, the output type is also required to define. Guys, if you want to know about the detail about the spools, how to take the print or other shortcut keys, there are different videos are available in our description box below as well as in the playlist of Metaphor Consulting. You may facilitate it, and if you find any kind of difficulties while operating it in your systems or for the regular practice, comment us. We will be help you. Our dedicated team is available to give you the rapid response. So now let's understand. Prior to that, let's be identify what is the shortcut key and rememorize it. Shift F9. Now press Shift F9 from the keyboard. Here you can able to identify the output type. So you can define the output type. There are different output type has been defined. Okay, now you can see here we defined some output type. There is some G output type is defined. There are some standard output type has been defined. So this is the way you can able to use the output type. We just have to show you how the output type can be defined over here. Let's suppose this is the G output type we can able to define, and now the medium we can able to choose. So that is called the print, and press enter. Once you press enter, rest all the data will be reflected automatically because we configured such things in the back end. Here the output type is not fully defined. There are other parameters has to be followed to do and complete the activities, as like communication method as well as the processing log is the couple of parameters we have to complete it for that. Comment us, we'll create a video, or we can able to reach our expert consultant into the live forum. They can demonstrate you so that it will be help you to understand. Now what we can do, we just have to save this document and go ahead. Now before saving the document, system is going to ask what are the printer type you have to define. So here we can able to define the printer type which is being available with us, and we just have to acknowledge to the system whether we can able to print immediately or not, and go back and save it. So this particular output type is going to be defined on partial level. Now move forward. to understand further. So once this particular output type has been defined, where it is being used is used for the printing activity. How the printing will be done? Printing will be done based on the spool. So where the spool is going to get generated? Spool is going to get generated in SAP. And what is the use of this spool? Spool will be create and help to generate a log. So this is the basic fundamentals. I am just going to give it to you so that it will be help us. Once again, I just have to show you whether we can use this particular message of printer settings or not, whether we can able to define the output type or not by using the shift F9. Do it, shift F9 will be reached to there itself. Now one is defined, one output type has been defined, that is the revision, the one output type is displaying over here. Now go ahead to the presented screen and understand the questionnaire part, which is much more important for a fresher's class and as well as experience can have to look out for that. So what is the first question? The first question is, what do you mean by transaction code? So transaction code or T code, some of the peoples can able to define or say it as or nomenclaturized as the T code. In fact, SAP is also going to facilitate the naming convention called it as a T code. So transaction code or T code are the unique identified number range that can be used to operate SAP for day-to-day activities as well as to execute the regular business transactions. So this is the eminence of the transaction code facilitating by SAP towards the globe. Now the next questions where we can able to highlight our activities. So the next question is, how many types of T code are in SAP or available in SAP? So basically there are two different types of T codes are available. It is a interview questions too. So one is called the standard T code and another one is called the custom T code. This is a very tricky questions, intellectual questions where the interviewers are keep asking it. People are oftenly confused. Okay, there are many transaction codes are being available. We know for creating a material master there is a transaction code is available. We know for creating a vendor there is a transaction code is available. We know for creating a purchase order there is a transaction code are available. So like stops, there are for GL account there is transaction codes are available. For BOM there is a transaction codes are available. How many transaction codes I have to say? Understand that it's a very tricky questions. Okay, so don't be forgot. This will help you to crack the interview for basically for the freshers guys. Now the next questions. So how to identify custom T code in any organization? So let's suppose you are entering or introducing a organization and has to identify how many custom transaction codes are being available. You are about the standard transaction codes, but you are not about the custom transaction codes and nobody is going to help you out. But this forum will be help you out. This particular answer will be help you out to identify. In fact, it is also a interview questions too. So the T code number range being started with the alphabet of either G or Y. G means Z or Y denotes as the custom transaction code. Let's suppose or give an example, GMM60. You know very well for displaying the material master the standard transaction codes are available MM60. If same transaction code started with the G or Y or Z or Y, called it as the custom transaction code. Sake of example, ZMM60. By closing the eyes, you can say that it is a custom transaction code. It is only and only facilitated for that particular organization. In fact, if you want to know what are the objects can lie under custom, what are the objects are lie under the standard, how the custom objects can define, how to identify the custom objects, for that what are the parameters are being required, already the video is being available in our forum. Check out the playlist or in the description below. You will be find it out the detailed information and you will be do your journey in a very smoothen way. Going ahead to discuss about the last questions which be mentioned in this forum itself. Without shortcut key, can SAP operate or can we run the business transactions in SAP without using the shortcut key? Definitely yes. Without shortcut key, the day-to-day operation or daily operational work can possible in SAP too. How to do that one? Have to use the button available in UI toolbar in SAP. While you are using the SAP facilitates the UI user interface. In UI, the toolbar is available, and in that toolbar, the different buttons are available. And by using this different button, you can manually operate your day-to-day activities. So going ahead to understand what Metaphor Consulting can do rather than this kind of activities too. So Metaphor Consulting is not only provide the training as well as giving training plus job or 100% job guarantee facilitations. For more details, the helpline number is being available there. You can able to connect. So our dedicated team is available. They can able to help you out. So thank you guys for your precious time and available in this forum. Please do like, share and subscribe. It will be help us and motivate to bring this kind of informations and reach it to you soon. Thanks guys. Thanks a lot.